I have not finished a book since April 1st, and it is June 10th. So today we are forcing myself out of this reading slump.
According to the Urban Dictionary, it is actually called a reader's worst nightmare, which I think is just so fitting.
So the plan is simple. Basically, I'm just gonna keep reading a bunch of books until I actually start enjoying it again. I have been stuck on this book on my Kindle for 2 months now. It is called Does It Hurt? It's by H.D. Carlton. Literally love H.D. Carlton. So I don't know why I can't finish this book. I just feel like it's too slow for my liking, so that's why I'm like not really eager to pick it back up again. But I'm at 54%, and I'm trying to push through, but I'm just gonna put it on pause for the minute because I just have no motivation to read it, and I need to start something else before I lose my mind.
One of the best ways to get out of a reading slump immediately is just reading something that you know you like. So clearly, I need to read something that's Colleen Hoover.
Okay, so the first book that I chose to try to force myself out of this reading slump is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. So everyone loves this book. This is why I have not read it yet, because I do not want to read something that is overhyped, because then I might get sad that it's not good. So this might be a little risky game, but I have not heard a single hater on this book. So hopefully we are doing something easy for us. I actually started reading because of Colleen Hoover. I read like every single one of her books besides this one. So if this does not work for me, basically I probably should just never read ever again and I will cry. So we're just gonna start reading this and see where it takes us, and yeah, hopefully it works. Hey guys, it is now day 2 of me trying to get out of this book slump. I've only read 40 pages yesterday, so I really need to get on top of this. I need to stop procrastinating. So today I have my coffee with me to get me through it, and I'm excited. The book is not bad at all. I just haven't really gotten the motivation to actually fully get into it, because the first 40 pages you're kind of just learning about like the characters and like what their personalities are, which I do like the male character, which I didn't think I would because everyone's like, he's kind of like, but he's a lot like the Natsu Meet Cute guy, where he's like more like focused on like his job and his success, and I liked him. So who knows? I'm just gonna sit down and try to power through this. I would like to get almost done today or done today. Who knows? So, yeah, I'm gonna start reading. Update, I've been reading for like 10 minutes now, and I'm already audibly giggling. So, this is a very, very good sign. It is currently 1:55 in the morning, and the audible gasp that probably just woke up my entire family is crazy. So basically I'm at the part where the little like side plot is actually coming into main play, and I'm like, what? I seriously think I probably just woke up my entire neighborhood because I was so gagged. I am kind of halfway done. Let's just say this reading slump is probably officially over. Hi guys, it is 7 p.m. on day 3, and I finally finished It Ends With Us. Overhyped. I'm sorry. Everyone literally loves this book, and that's why I have to deem it overhyped, because it just was not Fourth Wing. Like, Fourth Wing is like the best book I've ever read in my entire life, and I'm comparing it to that, so it's going to be a 3.5 out of 5 stars for me. Still a good book. It's actually like pretty good. What really got to me is that, let me show you examples. The first part of the book was these two. It literally was these two combined. Oh my gosh. I rated this a 5 out of 5 stars. Loved it. This was a 4.5. Literally like best books ever. Here's what got me with the lower rating. This was the second part of the book. Personally, if I could give this a 0, I would give it a 0, but I love Colleen Hoover too much to do that. So it will be a 1 out of 5 stars for this one, which I read this literally a year ago and I still, someone could take it for free. I'm sorry. Not into it. But yeah, it served its purpose. I mean, it was a good read. It was easy. I comprehended it pretty good, basic, loved it. But I did want to show you comparison behind like books that I rate like 3 stars versus like 5 stars. So this is a 5-star read. Do you see all that? Do you see all those markings? This is a 3. I literally marked it up like twice. Those pink ones are from last night. Me literally like violently like throwing up because I was so shocked about the plot twist at like 2 in the morning. But yeah, that's basically it. So now we're on to our next step, how to officially get out of the slump. Okay, so the next tip and possible final tip is trying something that is exciting. Something that's new to you or boggles your brain. Personally, that's literally anything that's out of the romance category or even like slightly out of the romance category. That's literally all that I read. So I am gonna go to Target and I'm gonna go find possible fantasy, romance. I'm probably gonna do romance. I gotta do my romance. But yeah, I'm gonna go to Target and go find something. Maybe look for it on my Kindle first because I'm not dropping a bag if I can get it for free on my Kindle. How life works. So I will keep you updated on what book I'm reading next. Side note before I go to Target, the ending of this made me so mad. Like, yeah, go girl boss, I guess, but like, what? What, you're gonna have that like awesome plot twist and use nothing with it? Okay, it is now the end of day 5, and you're probably thinking, 1, where's the Target haul? And 2, what happened to day 4? So I went to work yesterday and completely forgot to film. But I'm here now. I picked a book while I was at work when I had some downtime, and I picked Divine Rivals. So this is a romantasy book. Clearly, I can't get away from romance. It's okay. But we're doing a little bit of fantasy this time. Very excited about it. I'm already 20% in, and it's like the perfect amount of fantasy. It's more like, it reminds me a lot of like Hunger Games level of dystopian, where it's like, it's still human-like. It's not like you're turning into like a magical fairy princess, which like, actually I would not mind that much, but like, I don't know. I like the amount of fantasy where it's not so much magic and it's more like realistic fantasy, but also like you could have like some mythical creatures in it. I don't know. But it's very I like it so far. It's in enemies to lovers, which is like top tier, one of my favorite tropes. So, yeah. This is already a very, very good book. Hopefully it's going to be like a Fourth Wing type of level, but you know, maybe it's like it ends with us and it ends up being mid. But yeah, I'll just keep you guys updated and I will be reading a little bit tonight, some tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see when I finish it. But yeah. I just got back from work. It is the end of day 6 and I just took a shower and I have my Invisalign in. So ignore the lisp. But I kind of just wanted to share what I've been like thinking about while reading this book, and it's just like the reason why I like fantasy so much is because I don't want to say that like romance is like easy to read and easy to write, but like it's so easy because it's what we experience. Like everyone is gonna feel not everyone, but like basically everyone's gonna feel some type of like romance in their life, like one day. But like fantasy, like that is so out of touch with reality. Like it is just like so intriguing that like people like sit down and be like, yeah, like we're gonna make a world where like people are like coming from magical fairyland. Like I don't know. I just I just think it's so much more intriguing than like romances anymore. And maybe that's just with me like getting bored with like reading the exact same story like over and over with like different characters. But like fantasy is just like that nice touch of like creativity in my life because like everything's so boring anymore. Like I feel like all the books I read are seriously just the same plot, different characters. So I don't know. This has been very good to me.
I'm going to continue reading. I have work at like 9 tomorrow, and it's 1:04 a.m. So, who cares? Who needs sleep anyway when you've got coffee? Duh. But, yeah.
At 2 a.m., literally mentally distraught. And it has been over 12 hours, and I'm still thinking about it. So, it was such a good book. I'm gonna have to do like a 4.5 out of 5 stars. It was so gas. And what's funny is that this book is not something I would ever read. Like, this is not my comfort zone. One, there was no spice. I'm always in, there's gotta be some spice in the book. Two, it was third person, which I'm not used to. I don't think I've read like a single book that was third person. They're usually always like switch POVs or just sticks to like the females, something like that. And then three, there was not a happy ending. There was a little bit of like a little cliffhanger, which immediately I need to read the second book. But you know what? I'm gonna wait off. I want to wait off on it. I'm gonna do something else. Then I'll go back to the second book because I made that mistake with I'm gonna bring up Fourth Wing again. Fourth Wing, and then I went immediately into Iron Flame, and then after that I got so sad because there wasn't a third book waiting for me. I still have to wait like until January, but it's whatever. It's whatever. But yeah, oh my god, this book was so good. It reminded me actually a lot of Iron Flame because it was less romance, more war talk, which personally I like. I liked it. A lot of people don't like that, but for me it was my cup of tea. And oh my gosh, I'm sorry, there's just a lot of word vomit going on right now, so bear with me. But Roman Kit, the guy love interest, oh my god. Like literally, I was like kicking my feet. Like he turned like it was a good enemies to lovers because he wasn't like a bad guy. It was just like a work rivalry. So it wasn't like he did some like messed up things. But and then he just turned into like a softie and I was like, this is not where I saw this coming. But oh my gosh. Yeah, he's one of those guys where I will be thinking about like once a week. Him, Zaid Meadows from Haunting Adeline. And then, of course, Zayden Ryerson, duh, as you can tell. Oh my gosh, I can officially say that I finally beat a 2-month book slump. That almost killed me. JK, it's never that deep. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you want more videos like this, let me know. This is totally not what I usually do. Usually do ASMR, so like this is very out there, but if you like it, let me know. And yeah, I'm gonna go find my next book. I'm definitely gonna be reading more fantasy because clearly it gets me every time, and I just need to learn my lesson that typical romance is just boring now at this point. But yeah. Bye everyone, peace out.